Hello there, my name is Adauchi, and I'd just like to take a bit of time to show you through the wiki that we use, now WikiAbsolution. To reach the wiki, all you need to do is, once you're on the regional forum board index page, is scroll down a little bit, and we can see the link to it here. If we click through to that, it will open up a new tab for us. And to actually browse the wiki, you don't need to be logged in, you don't need to have an account created, but some of the more advanced features and a lot of the page editing features do require you to have an account. So it's probably in your best interest to do that whenever you can. And to create the account, all you have to do is just click through here and follow it through. It takes you through to this page here, which is all pretty basic. All we really ask of you is to use your nation name as the username. Pretty much what you should be doing on the regional forum. Right, so if we go back to the main page, we can see that there's lots of links for us to follow through. And there's a nice little introduction here, giving you a nice feel for the region, and a very, very short history of Absolution. And then there's a bunch of particularly handy links. You've got key officials in Absolution, regional institutions, regional government, and regional entities. And you can follow these through anytime you like to learn about how Absolution works and the services that Absolution can offer you. Below all that, we've got nations of Absolution. And these nations are all nations that already have wiki pages with us. So feel free to go through these, click through them to find some inspiration, to find out how we use the wiki, and just to generally be nosy about other nations. It's always good. And feel free to ask anyone if you've got questions about their nation. Below that, we've got historic nations of Absolution. Now these are nations that were historic community members, but they've ceased to exist, or they've just become really inactive. So we've decided to keep them into their afterlife, and this is where we store them. Now there's lots of different things you can contribute to the wiki. You can help with mundane things like maintenance. It's all very important. You can help by expanding articles, or by just adding content, because some of the stuff might be missing a little bit of information, and some of the articles might be quite short, so you can help with that. But probably the most interesting thing that you might want to do is create your own nation page, and to do that, you follow this link here, and this takes us through to a bunch of instructions that are very easy to follow, and it's basically just a matter of copy and pasting what's written here, and you can create your own page with this. There's code here that you can use for your freshly created pages. All the code works, it's all been tested, it's fine. The only thing you really have to do is add in your national content, the background to your nation, everything like that. And also there's a nice little info box where we display your flag, your motto, various details about your country, so you need to add stuff in there. If you're not used to using wiki, or if you're not used to using any sort of HTML language, we've got a page editing article, and this basically is just a bunch of examples showing you what different outputs look like when you put certain things in. So if we typed this in an editing box of the wiki, this is the output that we'd get with the URL link. Now there's a lot of stuff here to take in, but don't let it overwhelm you. Most of the stuff you probably won't ever use. Some of the basic stuff you will use is italics, bold, links and URLs, and also images. And to use the images, you do actually have to be logged in, so that's another reason to create an account, which would very much be recommended. And if you have any further questions or comments or suggestions, we'd definitely like to hear from you. Probably the most convenient way for you to do that is to either private message me on the forum, or you could telegram me on the NationStates server, or you could even visit the regional wiki office. And to reach the regional wiki office, if we just go back to the regional forum and travel a little bit below, underneath PVM Esquire, which you should definitely check out sometime, lots of fun to be had there, and you'll see a link to the back alley. Click through to there, and you'll see the wiki office, and there you'll see we've got a development thread for suggestions, comments and the like. We've got an FAQ thread for basic questions, and if you feel that your question hasn't been answered, you can always just post a new topic here anyway, and we'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. Right then, Well, we're glad to have you around and look forward to seeing more of you. So, hope you enjoy, and welcome to Absolution.